Hello and welcome to Story Time with Mr. Hallum. Sweet Beanie Helicopter Edition. Yeah, the fan's going. So, today we're going to read Giraffes Can't Dance by Giles Andrea and Guy Parker Reese. Look at that. That's like a break-dancing giraffe right there. I'm a good dancer. I've won a competition. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. Trying to get my angles. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. This one lone hair was standing out. The warthogs started waltzing. The rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked towards the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so bad before, so sad and so alone. Then he found a little clearing, and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on, but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is in those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. And with that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying and his tail was swishing round. He threw his arms out sideways, he swung them everywhere, and then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful, his mouth was open wide. I am dancing, yes, I'm dancing, I am dancing, Gerald cried. Then one by one each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, It's a miracle! We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen. How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. We can all dance, he said, when we find the music that we love. He's absolutely right. Once you find your music, dancing's just as easy as following the beat. So that's what you can do today. If you're like me, you've got an Alexa sitting somewhere nearby. Oh, Alexa's listening to me.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. Take a look at the help section in your Alexa app.
That sounds like an Alexa problem. So find your music, get your dance on, swerve around. It's a nice day outside. Go outside, dance in the backyard, play your music loud, let the neighbors know, invite them over, teach them how to do the Mr. Hallum. Ooh, ooh. Have a good day.